Have you ever wondered why some people learn new skills effortlessly while others struggle for years? What if I told you that secret to learning faster is not about working harder but working smarter? In this video, we are unlocking science-backed techniques to help you absorb information quickly. Number 1. The Feynman technique is one of the most powerful methods for learning, understanding and mastering any topic. It was developed by Richard Feynman, a Nobel Prize winning physicist known for his ability to explain complex topics in simple terms. The idea is simple. If you can explain something in simple words, you don't really understand it. How the Feynman technique works? This technique follows 4 simple steps. Step 1. Pick a topic you want to understand deeply. Write it down on a blank page as if you are going to teach it to someone else. Example. If you are learning physics, write how does gravity work. Imagine you are teaching a 5-year-old child. Use plain everyday words. Avoid complex jargon. Break the topic into smaller parts. Example. Instead of saying gravity is a curvature in space-time caused by mass, say gravity pulls things down because big objects like Earth bend the space around them. Step 3. Identify the gaps in your understanding. While explaining, you will struggle in some areas. These gaps show where you need to learn more. Go back to your notes, book or video and fill in those gaps. Repeat step 2 with a better, clear explanation. Step 4. Simplify and use analogies. Keep refining your explanation until it's crystal clear. Use real-world example for analogies to make it relatable. Example. Instead of saying electricity is the flow of electrons, say electricity moves through wire like water through a pipe. The Feynman technique is a shortcut to mastery. It helps you to learn faster, think clear and truly understand any topic. Next time you are learning something new, don't just read, teach it. Number 2. 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule, also known as Pareto principle, states that 80% of outcomes come from 20% of causes. In other words, a small percentage of inputs lead to majority of results. It was first discovered by Alfredo Pareto, who noticed that 80% of land in Italy was owned by 20% of the population. Later, this principle was found to apply to many areas, from business and productive to learning and time management. In learning and studying, 20% of what you study gives you 80% of interest in it. Instead of trying to memorize everything, focus on key concepts. Example, in a language, 20% of words are used in 80% of conversation. So learning common words is more effective than memorizing the entire dictionary. The 80-20 rule does not mean ignoring the other 80%, but it helps you focus on what truly drives results. Whether you are studying, working or improving yourself, finding the most valuable 20% can save time and boost efficiency. Number 3. The Zettel custom method is a powerful note-taking and knowledge management system that helps you store, organize and connect ideas efficiently. It was developed by the German socialist Nicholas Luhmann, who used to write over 70 books and 400 research papers in his life. If you want to learn deeply, retain knowledge long-term and think like a genius, the Zettel custom method is a game changer. How the Zettel custom methods work? Step 1. Capture atomic notes. One idea per note. Every note should focus on a single idea. Write it in your own words to ensure understanding. Avoid long paragraphs, keep it short and to the point. Example, instead of writing Einstein's theory of relativity, break it into smaller notes. Time slows down as speed increases. Time dilation. Gravity bends space-time. This makes each note easier to understand and link to other ideas. Step 2. Link notes together. Create a knowledge network. Instead of storing notes by topic, link them by concept. Every new note should reference existing related note. This mimics how the brain forms connection, making retrieval faster. Step 3. Using interest tags. Every node should have a unique identifier number of tags. This makes searching easier and avoids rigid categories. You don't have to organize by folders. Everything is connected dynamically. Step 4. Keep refining and expanding. Regularly revisit your notes, add new insights and refine older ones. Over time, your Zettel custom becomes a ever-growing system of knowledge. The Zettel custom method is more than just a way to take notes. It's a system for lifelong learning and creativity. Instead of just storing information, you make it work for you. If you want to think deeper, write better, and remember more, start building your own Zettel custom today.